Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Minzy. Here on my channel, I do a lot of long-form content about fragrances. I love sharing and connecting with you guys through my olfactive journey, or just by anything that I truly enjoy. So if that sounds like something you enjoy watching, then please consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of my video in the future. Alright guys, long time no see. How are you guys doing? And by the way, what do you guys think of my makeup today? I was actually experimenting with my makeup because I was planning to shoot an aesthetic video with a fragrance with the mermaid or siren theme. So I just want to try out some of the siren mermaid makeup to see how I like it. And you know, I just remember how powerful makeup could make me feel. And I remember how much fun I used to have with makeup. I used to be just being lighthearted in my comfort zone, being in my creative zone, and experiment with different makeup. And I just miss that. I just miss myself being lighthearted and just have fun with my creativity. So yeah, I'm just really happy with my makeup today. So I'm gonna ride my good mood into my video today. Anyway, today's video is going to be a full in-depth review of a fragrance from the house of Penhaligon, and it is a Kiss of Bliss. I actually bought this fragrance together with two other fragrances from the house of Penhaligon, but I haven't done a review on them. I have been testing them out, and you know, I've just been waiting for the right weather, the right mood, the right vibe to be able to do a review on all of them. So the time has come. So I'm going to do the review on a Kiss of Bliss, and in the next two videos I am going to also do a full in-depth review on A Balm of Calm and the Omniscient Mr. Thompson. So if you would like to hear my thought on those two fragrances, then please make sure to come back to my channel. Now first of all, I am going to give you the main accords and the notes of this fragrance. So main accords, we have powdery, green, musky, floral, mossy, earthy, white floral, woody, patchouli, and citrus. This fragrance was launched in 2023. The perfumer behind A Kiss of Bliss is Caroline Demure. Top notes, we have clover, bergamot, and rose. Middle notes, we have matcha tea, jasmine, heliotrope, and base notes, we have musk, moss, and patchouli. Before I go ahead and give you my thought on A Kiss of Bliss, I am going to let you know how many spray I did on this fragrance. This is just the fact of how many times I spray A Kiss of Bliss for your reference, because I understand fragrances are very subjective. So I'm going to give you this fact so you could take it into considerations and for your reference. Now I spray this fragrance around 20 to 25 times on both my skin and clothes. This is the amount of spray that I do with all of the fragrances from the house of Penhaligon, and I find it work for me in terms of the performance. Now to describe A Kiss of Bliss in short, I would say this is a clean white musk type of fragrance that is offset by the greenness of matcha and clover. By the way guys, if you guys wonder why I wear clove today, it's because I just don't want to see my fingerprint on the bottle, and I don't want to be distracted by the fingerprint and keep wiping the bottle. So you know, let's just wear clove today. Anyway, moving on. Now let's talk about the opening of A Kiss of Bliss. I would say within the first 30 minutes, it is all about a fluffy cloud of floral and musk. It is powdery, it is rosy and musky, and all of these elements are offset by the greenness of the clover. Right off the bat, I would say a Kiss of Bliss gave me all of the dreamiest feel of a fairy story. It is like living in the moors, you know, the magical forest realm in Maleficent, the movie. I love how the rose gives some floral sweetness to the opening of this fragrance. The sweetness here is not the kind that comes from the vanilla, but from a flower, and it is a rose in this case. And it gives off the vibe of a young and soft ballerina pink rose. About 45 minutes in, it starts transitioning from the opening to the heart of this fragrance. And please keep in mind that the transitioning time depends on the temperature and the kind of weather that we are in. So for example, during cooler weather, the transitioning time from the opening to the heart will take longer. It will be about like 1.5, 2 hours, or even stretching out to 2.5 hours for this fragrance to transition from the opening to the heart. Whereas during the warmer weather, it only takes about 45 minutes for you to already start getting some of the heart notes of a Kiss of Bliss. For the sake of this video, let's focus on a warmer weather, since I have been wearing this fragrance during spring, the whole spring, and also transitioning to summer. Last week here in California, it was actually pretty hot, and when I wore this fragrance about 45 minutes in, I already get the heart of a Kiss of Bliss. Again, about 45 minutes in, there is more sweetness, a very subtle sweetness entering the stage. At the same time, it becomes more powdery to my nose. And even though it becomes more powdery, it still has a very light and airy feel. This light and airy feel is the main theme of a Kiss of Bliss, and I find it maintained throughout the wear of this fragrance. And please don't mistake it as being weak in terms of performance. I am talking about the feel, the nature of this fragrance. It is made to deliver this dreamy, ethereal quality, soft and delicate to the touch. In terms of the texture, think of a silk scarf, because it is exactly how it feels to wear this fragrance. Now, I have read and watched a lot of reviews on a Kiss of Bliss, and even my friend here, Ashley, on Instagram, she is my frackhead twinsy because she has a very similar taste to me. All the people and she saying that they get a gourmand side of a Kiss of Bliss. Some people even get a beautiful ice cream and biscuity quality either in the opening or the heart of a Kiss of Bliss. Personally though, I don't really get it. Yes, it has a sweet element to it, but to me, it's far from being a gourmand fragrance. What I get is the scent of my skin after a hot shower or bath. And you know, our body naturally has a sweet scent, and to me, it smells absolutely beautiful and enticing. Imagine your skin is warm after taking a hot shower or a hot bath. It is radiating a naturally sweet and clean scent. You are putting on a body lotion that also has a sweet and rosy scent to it, and then some baby powder. So in the combinations of everything, you smell warm, clean, musky, naturally sweet, and also with the help of the body lotion. In another word, you just smell absolutely effortlessly gorgeous. The matcha really keeps some of the green aspect in the first dry down, creating a beautiful transitioning from the opening to the heart of a Kiss of Bliss. The jasmine adds some natural floral sweetness, accompanied by the almondy and vanilla-like sweetness from the heliotrope. Again, heliotrope is a purple flower that is almondy and vanilla-like smelling. So I do think the sweetness majorly comes from the heliotrope and also jasmine. But again, like I said, the sweetness is more of a floral kind of sweetness than the kind that comes from the vanilla extract. In the final dry down, I was left with a warm, musky, woody base that is from the musk and the patchouli, and a touch of the earthiness from the oak moss. The patchouli gives this fragrance some depth and weight, and in general just makes it more rounded. To me, it is a solid 10 out of 10 final dry down. I was really satisfied with the whole experience of this fragrance. Now let's talk about the performance of a Kiss of Bliss. Longevity to me is actually pretty good. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I spray this fragrance about 20 to 25 times. And I spray on both my skin and my clothes. I wore it to work and it lasts me all days. Even after showering, I was still able to smell a Kiss of Bliss on my skin. In terms of projections, I would say it is moderate. It's about 6 feet of projections with a soft aura, not in your face per se. The projections stay like that for about 2.5 hours, stretching to 3 hours. After that, it will start coming closer to me. It doesn't become a skin scent, it just doesn't project as far as 2.5 or 3 hours. People stand next to you will still be able to smell you after 3 hours mark. A Kiss of Bliss has a beautiful sillage. When you wear the fragrance, it will leave a scent trail in the area that you were just in. So yeah, other people will be able to smell the fragrance even when you already left the room. Let's talk about the vibe of a Kiss of Bliss. As I mentioned earlier, I actually bought this fragrance with the other 2 fragrances from the house of Penhaligons last year. But I waited until now to do this review because I want to wait it for spring and summer to test it out thoroughly. Please understand that you can wear this fragrance any time of the year. Personally though, I just think it would bloom most beautifully in terms of how it smells and how it fits in with the vibe during spring and summer, and also going into early autumn. This fragrance gives me a Sunday brunch with the girls, a walk or a picnic in the park, or a day visiting art museum. And all of these scenarios take place on a beautiful, perfect spring sunny day. This also gives me a first date when things are still lighthearted, happy, positive, so many hopes and possibilities, and you show up with your best self, giving this relationship a good shot. This is elegant and chic and unapologetically feminine. This is a lady who was born noble, who is very well spoken and self-composed, always on her best manner and has great taste. I literally think of a princess when I smell a Kiss of Bliss. This is a fragrance for a noble, a royal princess, which totally makes sense because when I think of Penhaligons, I do really think of the royalty. Anyway guys, that is it for my review today of a Kiss of Bliss from the house of Penhaligons. I hope you guys enjoy my very full, detailed, in-depth review of this fragrance. I truly enjoy this fragrance, and it is one of my top favorite fragrances for life, and that's why I dedicate this video to a Kiss of Bliss. Let me know down below if you try a Kiss of Bliss from the house of Penhaligon, and let me know what you think about this fragrance. I'm really curious to see what's your experience with this fragrance, because as I said, fragrances are very subjective, and what we smell really limited to our nose and also our experience, how we associate fragrance with what we already experienced in the past. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. So maybe I will find a different, more interesting aspect of Kiss of Bliss after reading your comments. So thank you for watching my video today. I hope to see you guys soon, and goodbye.